And the fourth pillar of our comprehensive strategy, the social investment and society participation, is a whole of government, whole of society approach to join forces and fight the roots of the problem. This part of a comprehensive strategy has two main components. First, the reconstruction of the social fabric, and second, the reinforcement of a culture of citizenship and deepening a culture of lawfulness, of legality. We know that if we don't reconstruct our social fabric, no police force, no new laws, or additional law enforcement actions will be sufficient to effectively solve the security challenge we are facing. We're therefore undertaking a very important initiative to organize our social capital in a way that all the public, private, and social efforts have been articulated, positive impact on the less developed sectors of the Monterrey metropolitan zone, where there is also a higher incidence of violence and criminal acts. We have identified in the Monterrey metropolitan zone 70 sectors such as this, where there is a coincidence of poverty and marginalization along with criminal activities and gangs. Last year, we started focusing on one of them. Our next step will be to start working on 10 other sectors and so on. The objective of this social investment initiative is to go from relatively simple changes in infrastructure to a deep cultural change. And in order to do so, we have put in place three elements. First, an urban intervention program to achieve noticeable infrastructure changes and regain public spaces. Second, the launching of different workshops, for example, to promote better parenting habits and stronger entrepreneurial know-how, a participatory society culture, and a deeper culture of legality. And three, the establishment of several public and private social partnerships to foster microfinancing or productive activities, job training, academic scholarships, among many other areas. These efforts are articulated around 6 well-defined areas: infrastructure, sports, culture and recreation, education, training and employment, health and family development, and security and social cohesion. The participants include government authorities at the state, federal, and municipal levels, socially responsible companies, universities, non-governmental organizations, religious organizations, and the communities that directly benefit from the program. It is true that we are facing challenging times, but it is also true that we are working hard to overcome them, and we will succeed. Monterrey is still a highly competitive city. In Mexico, we are ranked #1 in new jobs creation and among the top in attracting direct foreign investment, exports, and new business creation. Nuevo León, and in particular the metropolitan zone of Monterrey, is first and foremost, I would say, a talent hub. Many large and medium-sized companies with global and regional reach have their corporate headquarters in Monterrey. Nuevo León also has some of the country's most recognized universities, including Tec de Monterrey, Mexico's largest private university system, and the Universidad Autónoma de Nuevo León, which have innovative approaches not only in education, but also in actively promoting regional development through industry clusters and high-tech parks. And at the same time that we are taking strong measures to fight drug cartels and go to the roots of the violence problem, we are also moving forward with the state-driven projects aimed at reinforcing Nuevo León's economic strengths and leadership. As an example is the Monterrey Interport, or internal port of public-private partnership, to develop a logistics hub, logistics platform that will create over 50,000 jobs with a planned investment of $2 billion, and that will help increase safer trade and reduce congestion at the international crossings with the U.S. Mexico still has a long way to go in being part of a real North American community where mutual respect and collaboration should prevail, or in regaining a leading role in Latin America, or in establishing a mutually beneficial relationship with Asia, and in taking full advantage of our trade agreement and a strategic partnership with Europe. However, the answers to these and many other challenges that are being tested at states like Nuevo León gives us reason to be optimistic. We're meeting these challenges head-on, we're seeking imaginative solutions, and we're committed to working alongside business, universities, NGOs, and communities to develop a new collaborative approach to problem solving. As a local actor in the global stage, Nuevo León is showing that we can overcome the big difficulties and continue building a safer, stronger, and freer society. Thank you very much.